Hi, I'm Kohila Sivas. I'm the founder of Wholistic Success Codes and the creator of Readiness OS. I was born in Sri Lanka and I moved to Canada when I was 6 years old. Before leaving Sri Lanka, there was a war, and I experienced a lot of hardship growing up, and also fear, right? When there's a war, there's always the fear of living or dying. Experiencing war at such a young age, it does something to your nervous system. You become always alert. Your brain's always on, looking for danger, scanning for danger. But something else showed up, which was when my dad lost everything. He didn't know what to do. He started drinking heavily, and he became so much into alcohol that he started abusing verbally, and I didn't know how to protect myself. Then I go to school, I get bullied for being who I am, and not knowing the language, I learned how to protect myself by muting myself. I became invisible. So later on, by the age of 12, I said, what's the point of life? What is life? There was no answers because there was nobody to guide me. So I decided, along with my mind, which was very convincing, that I should end my life. And that's exactly what I did. So I took the action, and obviously I'm still here, so I survived. The mind which told me all the facts and information the day before was giving me information that was opposite to what it gave me the day before. So I was confused. I realized that the mind is in your control. If I learn how to control my mind, I can do anything. And that's exactly what I started doing. And I started applying myself in math. It was a big shift for me. Every time I would sit and do a question, there was always an answer. Not that I am so smart, I stay with my problems longer. So that was my starting point in believing in myself that I can do anything. Then I said, how can I share this? Becoming a teacher. So that's exactly what I wanted to do. And over those years, I started tutoring. I realized over the years of helping so many people, what they needed was to get into the state of learning. If somebody was to give me the best math strategies and hacks and tricks when I was 12, would I have done well? No, because my system was never ready to receive anything from anybody. So I learned from my own path that when you give a strategy or a hack that really works, but the person has to be ready to receive it. The students in front of me, are they ready to receive these? They were never ready. So I need to make sure this biological system is in the condition to learn. So that's what I shifted my tutoring. I started coaching my students in unblocking them. They became hungry to learn. So that's why all of our coaches in all my coaching and whoever I train, we do not train anyone until they are ready. So what makes it different for them to work with me and Wholistic Success Codes? It's the Readiness OS. Because if you want your coachee, or if you want someone to become certified in your method, they need to believe in themselves. It was the success codes that made math possible. And it was born from the moment I was given a second chance to live again. Readiness before performance. Readiness comes before performance. That's what Readiness OS is all about. Now I've helped thousands of people achieve that. So it's possible for anyone. So through everything I learned, now what I want is that we can end human suffering. We don't have to suffer. If we become humans again and we train ourselves as a human rather than a machine, we can do that. The Readiness OS is built for that. Today, I work with many coaches and parents, and we want to serve 1.5 billion humans by 2035.